Well, of course, continue to track a tropical storm Paeng off the west coast of Luzon. The good news is moving away. Bad news is starting to re-strengthen. Likely going to have a typhoon here over the next 24 hours as it drifts off towards the north before weakening south of Hong Kong. But still got those inflow bands impacting the west coast of Luzon, even as far south as parts of Mindoro. I mean, you just don't need any more rainfall here, guys. The death toll continues to climb out here. Serious flooding from Mindanao all the way off towards northern Luzon. And there, it's not so much of the rain that came down with this storm system as it passed overhead, but the rain that was further upstream. And now areas like the NALGAE Dam releasing water. It's going downstream. So we're seeing the Cagayan River continue to rise despite the storm moving away. So there's a variety of impacts here. Not only there, but also significant flooding as far south of Mindanao because of the shear line that was ahead of this storm too. But now it is still a tropical storm. It is strengthening, expect to become a typhoon for a short period of time before weakening out south of Hong Kong. Take a look at that hour by hour futurecast of it pulling away, but still some banding on the back side of it. Meanwhile, we change our attention down towards the south because there is another area. This was just prior to sunset. You kind of see a low level circulation right in there just around Palau and Yap. And in fact, in this imagery, you can still kind of see that low level center. It's right here. We do have some dry air on the northern periphery of it, which is fantastic news because I think this dry air is going to win out and hopefully keep this area relatively weak as it moves towards the west. In fact, the Joint Typhoon Warning Center expects it to fade out. It's currently a tropical depression, but they expect to become a remnant low as it nears Mindanao, which is fantastic news because ground's already saturated there. Do not need any more rainfall. But once Pagasa does name this, it will be called Queenie. Just want to get that across. So you're going to see that, but even here on the hour by hour futurecast, watch this Monday and the Tuesday, just kind of fades apart there, all thanks to that dry air filtering in. Of course, still could bring some rainfall. So I mean, but not a full-on typhoon. That's the good news with that. Anyways, a lot to still talk about here. So also with that storm, it would be a record-breaking fifth storm in the Philippine area of responsibility in the month of October.